What good, people? It's your man, Ocean the Ghost. We back at it, man. I was just doing my little daily reading or whatever, checking out shit. I ran across something that grazed my interest, so I decided to share it with you guys. And it's about before I even read the article, I'm gonna tell you that this motherfucker is insane. That the article is that's featured in the article. I just read the headline. I was like, oh no, we got to get into this one together right here. All right. So the headline says Texas man drove with mangled corpse in the passenger seat after running it over, police say. So that's self-explanatory that we dealing with a clinically insane motherfucker to even be able to hit somebody in the street and be, I don't know what emotion that he felt that intrigued him to put the motherfucker in the car with him and take him down the street and ride around with him. But that's what this nigga did. So let's just get into this story, man. Let me just read it and see exactly what happened, man. Say a driver has been accused of drunkenly hitting a pedestrian with his vehicle in South Austin over the weekend, traveling at least a half a mile with the body before stopping at a beer garden, according to court documents. So this nigga knocked the hell out of the man, and instead of getting motherfucking help or calling the law or whatever the fuck you're supposed to do in those situations, he did the total opposite of what you're supposed to do, and he packed the nigga up in his car and rode down the street with him. Some weird people in their world, Jay. I'm just telling you like that. Austin police officers responded to the 10,000 block of Manchaca Road just south of West Slaughter Lane on Saturday at 10:36 p.m. Witnesses told officers that they saw the 2014 white Ford Focus hit a person walking near Slaughter Lane and then drive south on Manchaca Road, and arrest affidavit says. So if people out here and everything, bro, and this motherfucker is so sick and so focused on whatever the type sicko shit that go on in a sick person mind that he didn't even pay attention to the witnesses out there. And like, what the fuck, bro? How can you just pack a nigga up in the car with you? Okay, pack him up and take him to the hospital. But maybe I'm just trying, let's see. What was he thinking? Maybe he was gonna pack the nigga up, the dead nigga, and take him to the hospital, but the nigga went on and died on the way to the hospital. So then when he pulled up at the beer garden, that's what I got to roll with on this shit, bro. I like to try to get into the mind of a motherfucker, or at least try to make sense out of the situation. What makes sense to me. None of this shit don't make sense though. But anyway, let's see. The body of the pedestrian, who has not been identified, went through four. Oh my God. Whatever, man. Excuse me. The body of the pedestrian, and I'm not laughing, big guy, no. But just in case, I ain't laughing at the nigga who got hit, but I'm laughing at the driver nigga. He crazy. I told you this shit is crazy before I ain't even got into the shit yet. The body of the pedestrian, who has not been identified, went through Ford's windshield and was found in the passenger seat of the vehicle a half mile south from where the crash happened, the affidavit says. We already discovered all that. The pedestrian had extreme traumatic injuries to their head and some body parts had been detached. So, okay, now I'm understanding that I'm not agreeing, but I'm understanding. So when the nigga hit the pedestrian. He came through the windshield, and now I guess he probably, he didn't hit him on purpose. I don't think so. He didn't see him, so now you got a motherfucker coming through your windshield, and you freak out, and you don't know what the fuck to do, cause you see a dead nigga in your windshield, so you just drive down the road and figure out what the fuck you gonna do. But then you think about it, I got a dead nigga in my windshield. Let me pull over at the goddamn bill play right quick and see what I'm gonna do about this dead nigga in my windshield. I guess. It says, dig deeper. You may also be interested in witnesses, said the driver, who was identified by police as 24-year-old Paul Joseph Garcia, calmly walked away from the vehicle after parking it south of where the pedestrian was hit, the affidavit said. So, what they expecting him to do? Jog away from that motherfucker? He probably, I don't know what I would have, alerted who I was supposed to alert or tried to figure out. I don't know, man. If I just hit her, I'm just trying to think how I'm gonna react, because I am a motherfucking human being. And you are too, and we never know how we're gonna react in these situations. And but I know I never be. First off, I never be this nigga, cause I don't drink any goddamn way. So we ain't worried about no drinking, none of that shit with me. I'm just saying, but don't never be too motherfucking too far up there where you gonna say what you ain't gonna do. And that go for me too. That's just a straightening for myself right there. That ain't necessarily for you. That might just be for me. But the Garcia police said walked into the South Austin Beer Garden at 10,700 Manchaca Road, barefoot, and in a manner that caught the attention of the other patrons, the affidavit said. So he looking all suspicious when he pull up, go walk in the beer store. He barefoot and discombobulated, and like, bruh, you probably, when it don't seem like to me he should have been behind the wheel of shit in the state of mind that he already was in before he hit the nigga, cause some motherfuckers in the South go barefoot and shit, but nah, this sound like he just fucked up to an extreme amount, to an amount that he not supposed to be behind the wheel of no car. It just sound like what's going on. It said Garcia was not served alcohol at the beer garden, and officers detained him for further investigation. Of course the fuck they did. Officers found Garcia with blood evidence and other debris on him, which matched the blood and body tissue found coated in the interior of the vehicle, the affidavit said. So, police conducted sobriety tests on Garcia and placed him under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Of course, it's time for him to go to jail. I don't hardly wish jail on a motherfucker, but it's time for Garcia to go to jail. He on some real fuck bullshit. Hey man, I'm gonna try to stop. I'm gonna try to clean up my language on this shit. But that's just how I talk. Excuse me. Debris, including car parts and body parts, lined the road for a half a mile from where the pedestrian was hit, the affidavit said. Whew. So this was some gruesome ass shit, really. This really was a gruesome ass. Well, it's gruesome from the time you knock hell out of motherfucker with your car. That gruesome. So anything after that is beyond gruesome. What's going on? So I don't necessarily want to paint too much of no visual or that shit, but there's some gruesome shit going on right here, man. They say this nigga got debris for a half a mile, body parts and car parts. So he like, no telling how fast he was going when he hit that dude or person. Whatever. They ain't even say if it was a man or a woman yet. It say the evidence in the road, including the lack of brake marks, were consistent with the pedestrian being hit in the right lane of the southbound Menchaca Road, the affidavit said. This nigga didn't even slam on brake, Jack. Woo. The pedestrian was pushing a shopping cart in the road when the crash happened, police said. Damn, so how fast was you coming that the motherfucker thought they had a chance to cross the road with the shopping cart and you come out of nowhere and knock hell out on? That's just crazy, bro. The impact with the vehicle pushed the cart into a cluster of mailboxes with enough force to bend a 2-inch diameter galvanized steel post that supported mailboxes, the affidavit said. So, again, that's just showing to the how fast this motherfucker was going, Jack. Bit the motherfucking post, a steel post. So this nigga was flying, Jack. Telling you right now. Witnesses reported seeing the Ford without headlights on and being driven recklessly at a high speed. Of course, he ain't see no motherfucking body. He ain't even had the headlights on. How intoxicated was this nigga, Jack? This nigga was out of his mind on probably alcohol. He was doing more than just drinking. Even though the drinking could have definitely had him, he was just out of his fucking mind though, bro. He wasn't even coherent enough to turn the lights on. He ain't put no shoes on. He ain't turn no lights on. He ain't hit the brakes. I mean, damn. Hopefully it's safe to say that the person who got hit, their spirit left their body immediately. They must have did something right in their life. If you ask me, that's how I look at it. They must have did something right in their life for them not to have no long drawn out death process. But I feel sorry for that person's family. Don't never get it misconstrued when I make a statement like that. I definitely feel sorry for the person's family, cause they got pieces that they got to pick up after losing a loved one in such a dramatic, you know what I'm saying, dramatic way. That's a dramatic way to lose a loved one or to kill somebody. It's just crazy to me. But what else? Let's see. We nearly at the end. All right. Police said, yeah, okay. Police said Garcia was charged with intoxication manslaughter because he was driving without regard for the safety of others, including continuing to drive for 1/2 mile with a mangled corpse in the vehicle, the affidavit said. Garcia is in Travis County Correctional Complex and has been charged with intoxication manslaughter with a vehicle and accident involving injury, according to online Travis County records. He has a combined bail of $110,000, records say. So, yeah, man. That's just a lot that this nigga Garcia did, bro. That was a whole fucked up situation. It was just crazy. Can you hold on for a minute, please? Yeah, that was just crazy. You feel me? That was just a bad situation, and he deserved to be incarcerated for that, man. Ain't no way around it. So, ain't no let me know how you feel about it, but if you made it this far, you know, I appreciate it. It's your boy Ocean to Go. And that was just interesting to me. So we did that. Anyway, come back again. We'll do this shit again. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for your time.